Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first video of Newbury International Airport on my channel. Well, the new version of Newbury International. And in today's video I shall be doing a airport update of where all these lovely aircrafts will be going throughout the day. Also, we do have this big extension coming in, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that, with three brand new terminals. So, right, let's start with... for the first aircraft of the Newbury International Airport update, we have a Lufthansa A320neo, which already this morning has just came into Newbury and is now on takeoff roll heading back out to Frankfurt. And then just a bit further in the back, we have a British Airways A319, which has already gone down to Malta this morning and will shortly be heading back out once it's got all its passengers and luggage back on, heading back to Innsbruck. And even further in the back, we have a Wizz on the jet bridge, which is about to head out to Gdansk for its first flight of the day, which will probably take about 2 hours 15 minutes. And then we'll be coming back later on to then go back down to Madrid. And now here we have a Wizz Air A320, which is heading out to Warsaw modelling. It's just waiting for the Lufthansa 320 down there to take off, and then it'll enter the runway and then go off to there. And if you can just see in the background, we have Air France E170, which has just came in from Paris. Well, I'll say just came in, about an hour ago came in from Paris and is nearly finished boarding, should be about 10 minutes away from that. And then we'll be heading back out to Paris Charles de Gaulle. And then, just to the left of it, we have a Ryanair 737, which already has gone down to... And then the Ryanair will be heading over to Dublin in about 25 minutes. It's just started boarding. Then it'll be coming back from Dublin to then go back down to Nice after that. Moving on, we have a Wizz Air A321. This one's just getting passengers loaded, cargo all on, and then it'll be heading down to Lanzarote, which is the only Wizz route from the UK. And then, moving on, we'll go to this FedEx triple, which is just pushing back from stand and will be heading down to Leipzig once it's pushed back and got started. Then on to the next cargo stand, we have an Eva Air MD-11. This will be soon heading over to Hong Kong from here, and then after that it'll head down to Sydney. I know, quite a strange route, but that's what it usually does from here. Moving on to the next aircraft in the far corner, we have a Jet2 Silver, if you can see it, 737. This is just getting, well, it's pretty much ready to push back now. It's going to be heading down to Gran Canaria. And then the Jet2 Holidays next to it is all set, just also waiting just like the other Jet2. And that one will be heading down to Fuerteventura after all the other aircraft have pushed back. And then now for the rest of Newbury, as you can see, we won't be doing any updates on these aircraft. It is currently under some construction. As you can see on the ground, there's some lines, they're marking out where the edges of the gates will go, the taxiways, all the terminals, as you can see over where that SES 321 is, and that poorly Aeroflot. That SES, that will be Terminal 4, which is just for regional aircraft. And here, this will be Terminal 2, which will be for all heavies airliners, such as like Emirates, BA and them sort. Also over here we'll have Terminal 1, which will also be for heavies, but at the moment you can just see these are on at the moment for scaling of narrow body gates, as this is going to be BA's narrow body main terminal. So all the BAs that's where they'll be going from now on, not over by the current terminal that we've got. As you can see, this BA A319 will be going over to the new terminal. Some days it may come over here, depending on how busy that terminal is and if it's missed its slots, that sort of thing, but mostly over there. And then that terminal over there, where the SAS is, that one will also mainly have like flag carriers such as like the Air France will go there, Lufthansa, for example, Swiss, but no low cost will mainly stay over here unless absolutely necessary. These are the only 2 cargo stands we were planning on, as you can see over there, got the cargo terminal over there. We were planning to have about 3 cargo gates, but we've decided we're not going to do that. We're just going to have another regional terminal and keep these 2 as cargo gates. So yeah, that's about it for today's update. If you guys have any ideas for what I can do with the new area of this airport, any cool ideas, as I've said, there's already 3 new terminals coming to this bit, so pretty big expansion. But if you guys think of any new like terminal ideas or anything, just put them in the comments and I'll have a look at them, see if I can do them, see if I can change it. Well yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and I shall see you later. Goodbye.